Hello, in this video I am going to show you how to create data with PHP. It is the first part of the CRUD. Here you can see the final result. When I complete all the fields, a message that says was received correctly will appear. But if I don't complete one of them, another message will appear saying complete all the fields. First of all, what we need for it to work is to have the XAMPP installed, to see the localhost and PHP myadmin. If you don't know how to install it, I will leave you a link in the description. Now I will show you how to create the database and table in PHP myadmin. Well, with that said, let's get started. The first thing we are going to do is go to PHP myadmin. There we are going to create the following database called regist. To do this we put new that is in on the top left, and then we will see a field to complete and we put regist. Then we go to the database, click on it and put the option that says new. There it will direct us to where we can create the table. Above where it says table name we put direct1. Then we go down and in the first option we put id, with the type of value int for numerical values. And we click in the option that says AJ so that it is auto-incremental. In the second option we put mail, in type varchar for letters and numbers, and maximum characters we put 250. In the third option we put comments, the same to be of type varchar. And maximum characters we put 250. If you want to admit more you put a higher number. In the fourth option we put users, and we do the same, varchar and characters 250. When we have this we will put save. And we should see the table like this. When we finish doing that, we go to htdocs located in C/XAMPP. In my case I have Windows, and there we create a folder called CRUD PHP. And inside this we create 3 files. Formulary PHP, which is the front end. Formulary PG1 PHP, which is the back end. And formulary style CSS, which is for the style. When we already have the 3 files we are going to open them in our code editor. We start with formulary PHP. Once we open formulary PHP in the code editor we do the following. I will give you some minutes so you can do it. If necessary you can fast forward the video where I explain details from this. Well, now I explain this to you. First we open the HTML, then we create the following for the visual. We link the style to the CSS we created, and we also make the form. Inside the form, the placeholder is to show what the user is going to see before typing inside the input. The name is how I am going to call it to work with the backend. It is important to put it so that it works. Finally, we put PHP open to use PHP. We put include to include the file that we are going to use for the backend and close it. After that, we close the HTML. Then, we go to the style file, CSS, and we put this so that it looks like this. Here I am going to give you 2 minutes so that you can put it if you want. In case you don't want to, you can advance it. Finally, after the style we open the file formulary pg1php, and the first thing we have to do is to open php with a symbol so that it can be used, and inside we do the following. This is commented in green above to explain what it is for. It is not necessary to put the green thing. I am going to number in order what has been commented to make it easier to understand. 1. The first thing is to avoid receiving an error message. 2. Connection the database where we put in this order, hosting, account, password, database name. 3. If you press the send button, this condition is applied. 4. If the email field is empty and the user field is also empty. 5. The comment field must contain at least 3 words. 6. In case you pass the 2 conditions to insert the data. 7. You insert the data from the comments and take as value what they put on the form. Eight. Connection to the database and data insertion. Nine. If you connect to the database and insert the data, you get this message. Ten. In case it does not, this is displayed. Eleven. This is related to the submit. Twelve. Close the connection. Then we close the PHP variable. To verify that it works, go to localhost 80/CRUD formulary PHP and see how it works. That would be all.